Czech people and then said the same, and they were just like, okay. Yeah, but I live in Barcelona, but I'm actually from Denmark. Yeah, you don't have to pretend that was your first guess. But like, people can tell, and they can tell by the accent. Yeah. It's like I used to just say, like, it's an accent, not a condition. You know, I just sound like I'm trying to make fun of myself. But I'm from Denmark, man. I was born in Denmark, lived there a long time. Like, I can tell you, like, anything about Denmark is it's a safe country, you know? Denmark is so safe that if you left your phone on the table and went to the bathroom, I can guarantee you that when you come back, you'll find it fully charged. And you know, like, yeah, Denmark's so safe. We leave our babies outside of cafes. It's not a joke.
No, it's true.
It's true, yeah. That's how we found my sister. Fuck yeah, white baby, yeah. Yeah, man, but it's and I'll tell you something about like special about Denmark. It's like we have like very like Scandinavian Danish sarcasm, you know. So like Denmark, we named like Greenland because it's like it has a lot of ice, you know, and we named Iceland because it has a lot of green. You're getting on, yeah. And we named the Swedish the Swedes because they're dickheads. Yeah, man, I'm from a tough place in Denmark, man. Yeah, it's hard to believe, but we do have those. Anybody else from a tough place?
Yeah.
Hey, where are you from?
Brazil.
Oh, okay. I'll buy that. Don't say anything else. You know what? Take my phone. I don't. But here's the thing, you know, like, because I believe like a tough place should have a tough name. You know, it's like, for instance, Harlem sounds tough. You know, Detroit sounds tough. Strawberry Garden? That's not serious, man. You know, like, I can't be serious about like Danish tough places because like our rival gang was called the Blueberry Boys. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a phone call. Hey man, we found him. I need you to lure him into the enchanted forest. Like, fuck, we're going on a quest here. Yeah, man, but like, it's hard to tell where I'm from. Like, most people can't tell I'm from Denmark. You know, I had an Indian guy who recently tried to guess. You know, he said he guessed India. I told him no, but then he was like, "Are you sure?" And that happens constantly, man. You know, like Moroccans think I'm from Morocco, Indians think I'm from India. I think I just looked like a guy who could steal your phone and fix the screen. But I'm mixed, man. You know, like I'm mixed. I have a mom from Romania and a father from Uganda. You know? Yeah, I think about it, I said, whoa. Yeah, so you know, like my mom grew up in Romania, my father grew up in Uganda, I grew up in Denmark. Talk about a lucky break. Right? But I respect my parents, man, because my mom made it like a big mission to like go, like we visit Romania, you know. So she made sure like we go back every 2 years. We go back, you know. But like she used to take me to this small Romanian mountain village, you know. And I'm pretty sure like I'm the only black guy who's ever been there. And that used to be weird for me, but it must also have been weird for that village. That every 2 years, some black guy shows up. And they have no idea what's going on. Like, you know, Romanians, I know my people, we kind of superstitious. So like I'm scared of, like I'll go visit, and some sheep will go missing. And here's what I've noticed about like the difference between Eastern European and Western Europe, you know. And then in Western Europe, if they see a black guy, they cross the street. But in Eastern Europe, if they see a black guy, they cross the street to get a closer look. And any interaction I have in Romania, I'm basically making first contact, you know. So they see me eat an orange. That's a new stereotype. I'm like, they like oranges. Guys, that's been my time. Thank you so much. Keep up your home.